A student friend of mine turned $5 into $320 twice in 24 hours. Now he did it the first time. He turned it let's say a $5 to about $300 or something. He withdrew, then he deposited another $5 and then turned it into $320 just trading boom and crash market alone. Now I'm going to show you all the strategies and tools that she used is going to be reviewed in this video. So one thing you have to do right now is to like this video, subscribe to this channel right now. Alright guys, let's see how it works. To get this indicator, first thing you have to do is to come to this page right here, this seller page. I've displayed the link in the description. It tells you all about how to purchase it, or you can email me at nbarinua@gmail.com to get one. All right, but you can actually purchase it from this place right here. You can see it right here. So we're going to see how all of this works. You can see there are 3 indicators in this package here, perfectly coded for analysis of forex, volatility, boom, crash, and even crypto market. So this is as long as technical analysis is concerned. So taking note of all the 3 technical details, and you're getting the entire package, about 3 of it, for just $49.99. So now here are the few details that the indicator is all about. There is the order block. There are 3 packages, okay, coded to analyze forex volatility, boom. Okay, so now there are 3. We have the order block, which is the resistance and support zone identification. If you've been trading for long, you understand that resistance and support zone are key factors in price action analysis that enables you to know when to enter a trade and when to get out of a trade. So identify this key zone of entry is often most mistake that most traders make. So you could see this block here identified. So we're going to practicalize that, and then it shows in every time frame. Then we have the spike in the detector. Now this, if you've been trading boom and crash, now you will see that there is always in the case of boom, there's always a spike, or crash, there's always a spike. Either boom, it spikes upward, and then crash, it spikes downward, regardless of this crash. Okay, either any of the crash. We have crash 1000, crash 500, boom 1000, boom 500. So it indicates when the crash is about to occur. It indicates that. Now this friend of mine, who happened to be a student of mine as well, has been able to apply this and has worked perfectly well. That is with this same strategy that she turned about $5 into $300 in just 24 hours of trading. Okay, so now that is one. Then the last one right here, which I believe is Dr. Trend. It just tells you the market trend, what is happening in the market. All right, you can see I actually I'm going to show you how this is done on real account. So here are just the purchase details. All right, so now let's go. After getting it, you automatically download it, and when you automatically download it, it comes this way. Okay, this is what I've just automatically downloaded on my system right here. So you're going to right click on it. All right, click to extract all the files. So I'm extracting all the files. Choose the folder that you want to extract all the files to. So you can see that I extracted all the files to my desktop right here. So you can see it right here. Okay, so I'm opening it, so you can see all the trade right here. Okay, so now what we are going to do is I'm going to copy all the tree. Now before I install the indicator, many of you here may be new to 𝗕𝗜𝗡𝗔𝗏.com or trading. Now let me show you how you can get a 𝗕𝗜𝗡 account. First thing, you have to click on the 𝗕𝗜𝗡 link is in the description. Click on it, register an account for yourself. Okay, so when you register an account for yourself, the next thing is you have to proceed to register a a Ray account. You don't just register them, or you proceed to register a Ray account. All of this is absolutely free of charge. So when you register a Ray account, okay, so this is my 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account right here. So I'm going to proceed to login. I'm going to proceed to login. So the good thing about this indicator is that you could use it on both Ray and demo accounts. So before you go live, you could actually practicalize the signal strategy of the 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account on your demo account, then before going live, to see how effective it is. And don't forget to drop a review after getting it. So now here we are on my 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account. So perhaps I already deposited about $5 right here to test run it for you guys, to test run it for this video to show you how effective this is. So now when you register a 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account, now this is how yours should be looking like. It should be looking like this. This is the interface you get when you register a 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account for the first time. So you click on Traders Hub. Now when you click on Traders Hub, 𝗓𝗓𝗓 has varieties of options when it comes to depositing and stuff like that. So there are other tutorials I've provided about how to operate 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account. So now when you come to Traders Hub, now you either choose either real or demo that you want to be interacting with. Then you scroll down, because this is option. 𝗓𝗓𝗓 is known for option trading. All right, so you scroll down here. Now you scroll down, you will see CFD trading. Then from the CFD trading, you will see 𝗓𝗓𝗓 MT5, financial account, swap free, zero spread, and 𝗓𝗓𝗓 trader. So now you want to go for standard 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account note for you to be able to access this trading pairs, boom and crash. So okay, you could try out other ones like the financial, that it just show you some forex instruments and some other commodity instruments alone. But here I like this standard 𝗓𝗓𝗓 trading account. Now after registering, the next thing you want to do is to deposit money into your 𝗓𝗓𝗓. If you want to go real, if you're on real, you deposit money into your 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account. Then you use this transfer button, to move money in between your 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account and the MT5 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account. So now you can see I already moved the $5 right here into this my MT5 𝗓𝗓𝗓 account. Now the next thing is you click on open. Now when you click on open, it shows you your account details. Mind you, take note of this, because you might be having trouble logging in to the MT5, because you probably are getting this broker thing wrong. Okay, the 𝗓𝗓𝗓 has a variety of servers because of how large they are. So now these servers may be different depending on their time of registration and area where you are. Then we have the 𝗓𝗓𝗓, the server. You might be working with server 1, server 0, server 1, server 2, or server 3. Okay, then take note of your ID. So now remember, when you register, you create a password. So you copy this, your login ID. And if you're using a desktop, okay, just like myself, using a desktop, because this is definitely installed on a desktop, not really mobile friendly. Yeah, so you click on download for desktop. Okay, and so download for desktop. All right, now that you downloaded it, now when you download it, it will come this way. You could see that I installed this thing like 5 hours ago, just to show you guys this thing here. It will come here this way, then click on it and to set it up to install it. It's just a simple installation. Now when you install it, it should come in handy, just looking like this. But note that you will not be automatically logged in. So now this is what you need to do. You see, before I even show you guys this, I already took a free trade just before installing the indicator. So I'm going to install it so that it will tell you, the indicator will show me, yeah, where I'm supposed to enter, where I'm not supposed to enter. You all are going to see that. So now when you log in, when you open it this way, yours should be looking a bit messy. So where you're going to, you click on file, click on login, and then you fill in your details, fill in the correct password. This is where I said you need to choose the correct server. You have demo. If you're logging to demo, choose demo. If you're logging to, if what was given to you while creating your account was server, just like myself, you choose server. Then we have server 2, server 3. Then okay, so that's it. Then you click OK. If you click OK, it should make a good sound like income earning mode. Yes, it's something like that. You see it actually show here that you're already logging. It will show your balance right here. We have equity right here. So now this is where we're going to. So we are going to indicator. So you could see this indicator section right here. Okay, you can see there are no indicators. There are some free indicators right here. There are free ones. Okay, let me see, there are free indicators. Let me just put it in so you see some free indicators, but that's not what we are going for. So here we are going to install our own indicator. We're going to put in the indicator that we newly purchased. So now what we want to do is to go to the indicator that we purchased. So this is what you're going to do. We are going to come to file again, then click on open data folder. So data folder takes you to the section where then we click on MQL5, then we click on indicators. Okay, now there are free indicators right here, so you can either put this into the free indicator. So I don't want to, don't put it into the free indicator, you're going to confuse it. So either you copy the entire folder, okay, either you paste in the one we copied, or for the sake of clarity, so I'm just going to click it open again, then click copy this internal folder. Let me just copy the entire folder, copy it, then let's go back to the file that we open. So this is what we are going to do. So now I'm going to click on the file folder, click on open data folder. So we're going to open data folder, and that takes us to this place. Click on MQL5, then click on there. Now we are here. Then the next thing is you click on indicator, because we want to post our indicate set of indicator files here. So now you could rename the file in the way any way you want. So I'm going to paste that will just copy it. So you could rename this before copying, or you could rename this right here. Okay, so let me just rename it right here. What name do I give to it? Just the name right here. Let me just best indicator. Okay, now best indicator. So here we have it installed right here. So now what we are going to do is, now that we've done that, so what you're going to do is to just right click here and refresh. Right click on indicator and refresh. Let me close this, and you can see it right here. Okay, it's just in right here. So now what we're going to do is to open it, and we'll see all the three indicators. All right, so now first of all, I'm going to install the other block. You can just install it. You can either click on it and right click, then attach it to chat, but in my own case I like clicking and dragging it onto the chat, boom, should allow modification. Okay, you could just change some few things, but you don't really have much to change right here. Okay, all those few things that you're allowed to change is just for self customization sake, for those of y'all that are techie. Okay, then I click OK, and boom, here we have it. So now if I zoom the chart in a little bit, you could see that it's giving me, wow, it's giving me every single point where there is a major resistance, resistance or there's a major support zone, then you see the indicators will indicate it. So now when the market pushes as far as this, there is another resistance right here. Okay, there's another resistance up here. All right, so if we streamline down to lower time frame like the 1 minute, so we are able to see it breaks down the chart into lower time frame, into a support, resistance, resistance, support. All right, so now we're able to take trades based on the analysis that this indicator is giving us. So remember, you always have to analyze chart from the higher time frame, and you know what the major trend is all about before taking trade. So now one is able to decisively know where there's a resistance and where to put stop loss. So if I take a trade just like this, my trade has been taken right here, so I should be having my stop loss. Let me zoom the chart in a little bit, just a little bit. So I should be having my stop loss, let's say somewhere here. Okay, let's say somewhere there. I should have my stop loss somewhere there. Okay, that's if and only if I entered a trade right here, a trade from here, I should be having a stop loss somewhere here. But right now, since I entered this my trade without this indicator, just randomly, just to show you guys now, whenever, if this market continue to proceed into this resistance zone, definitely there's going to be a huge dump. All right, there's going to be a huge dump. So now this is the other block. That's how the other block works. So I'm going to cancel this SL because I'm not going to be having it, right? So I just cancel that. So now then this other one is called Dr. Trend. Let's see how Dr. Trend works. Input, no, okay, okay. Now Dr. Trend just, it has its own, it tells us what the major trend is about without you having to go into the, remember I said earlier that you have to go into higher time frame then come back into to lower time frame before taking a trade. The Dr. Trend, you don't have to go that way. It tells you what's happening in the day, the monthly, weekly, daily, and other time frames. So you just have to look at it at a glance and then be able to take a trading decision as soon as possible. All right, so we all see that in 4 hours, 1 hour, there's an uptrend, while in daily time frame, weekly time frame, monthly time frame, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and 1 minute, there are downtime on the market. All right, so we're able to take decisive trade from just looking at this, knowing this. All right, this is an amazing package right now. Let's take put in the one I like too, one of the indicator that I like the most. All right, so let's, okay, this, boom. Now this typically tell you where there is an intending spike, let me stream this down to the lower time frame, like about 1 minute, M1. So now in M1 you can see this spike. Before this spike occur, this arrow already showed up. Now it's showing up like red for a spike downward, and then it's showing the green for the continuous movement. That's to show that market is bullish or something. Then I'm just making this video and showing everything in crash 500. Let me put something like boom 500 so that y'all can see. Okay, that's because I'm on crash 500 trader, that's why I'm showing that. So now you can see boom 500, boom 1000, boom 1000. You could see that at every spike, the arrow was there before every single spike. Now the arrow may not just, most times it doesn't just come and stay. It can just come by giving you a signal. It can just start by giving you a signal, and then you know that, okay, a trade is supposed to be taken here, he is supposed to enter here. So now you have triple signals to take a trade. You have the order block showing you the price and the resistance and the support zone, and then you have the trend telling you, Dr. Trend telling you the trend, the daily trend, and then you have the spike detector where that you're able to see. Now when you detect the spike, let me go back to the crash where the trade is currently on. Now when you detect this spike, now you are now able to come down to your lower time frame and take on trade. You see, that's a good thing. You come down to your lower time frame to take on trade. Okay, if you remember, if you need to get this indicator, you just need to click on the link in the description to get one for yourself. And I'm going to update this video and show you guys how this works.